What's up, everybody? Mike Johnson talking to you from balmy Houston, Texas. Only thing hotter is the mortgage business in Houston, Texas right now. I want to spend a couple of minutes with you today to discuss our company, our market, where I think we're situated to go forward, how long I think this market's going to last, what I think the market's going to look like. Some of you may remember an article back in early April when this first thing kicked off. We had this dramatic drop in rates. And there was an estimate that $9 trillion worth of mortgage product was in the money, quote, in the money. That's eligible for refinance. That doesn't mean that that's how many were gonna refinance. That basically said the coupon was available and the LTV was available. But that doesn't mean that many was gonna happen. But if it did, the normal market in the US per year is 1.6 trillion. Put that another 9 trillion on top of that, we'd have to 6, 7 times, maybe 10 times the number of mortgage companies that we have currently that we'd have to put on the street. That's not going to happen. That wouldn't happen overnight. It can't happen. So basically, what does that mean? That means everybody's going to have to jump in and jump over. So where's our company now? We're double what we were doing in March, year over year. Double what we're doing in April, year over year. We're going to double what we did in July, year over year. And then what does that do to our manufacturing process? Well, here's one of the things I learned in business school. Two bad things can happen if you start a business. One is if nobody shows up. The other is everybody shows up. Right now, everybody is showing up. So what do we do about that? Well, we have to decide, are we going to be a better company on the other side of this? Or are we going to kind of tear each other apart as we go through this? It's in my estimation, people, that we have 60 more days of this. 60 days is a long time when you're working long hours, and we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-day turn times. But I want to talk to you about where the rest of the market truly is. Ellie Mae covers, 70% of our market in one way or another. Ellie Mae touches 70% of every mortgage loan that goes through our system. And a chart that was recently brought to my attention by my good friend Joel Kump sent it over and said that the average RESPA disclosure to clear to close in the nation is 47 days. Our average is 29 days. So we're at roughly 2.5 weeks below what that current, what we say US market is. Some people are at 60 days. If you're getting a call from a recruiter, and it doesn't matter if you're an underwriter, processor, loan originator, branch manager, and somebody's telling you that they're at 2 or 3 days, it's because one of two things. They don't have the products that you have, or they're telling you something that's not true. I think it's probably the latter. There aren't anybody that has any kind of quality out there that can put a loan into the system, close it better than we can. You guys have created an unbelievable team. Matter of fact, I've been doing this for, longer than I care to admit. And I've never seen a team that's been able to do what you guys have been able to do. Virtually double volume without being able to add any type of support system other than what we've been able to pick up and replace what natural fallout is. Now, Mike Goldman has done a tremendous job in recruiting some more talent, putting in there, but it's kind of just a thumb in the dike kind of thing. We're looking at all types of alternatives. How are we going to get more loans through the system? What are we going to do with a different type of system? Well, that's easy to criticize, but what's not easy to do is come out the other side of this a better company. So the choice is yours. We are blessed to be in the mortgage business. We're blessed to have this team. And it's really not what you do with it during the race. It's how you finish the race. What are you guys going to do with it? It's up to you. The choice is yours. Finish the race, stay strong, take care of the people who you're working next to. You're going to have to work together when this is over. So work together strongly with them now. Stay patient, set expectations, and believe me, give it 60 days. We'll be through this. We'll be on the other side of it. Keep the stress down. And hey, and thank you guys.